Alright guys, how's it going today? So welcome to a nice foggy day. It was even it was a little worse earlier. It doesn't look too bad now. It's letting up a little bit, but I was out earlier with Big Red, and it was a lot foggier out, and there was just enough moisture in the air that it was sticking to Big Red. If you stayed out long enough, it would start collecting like on the windshield and all that good fun stuff. So, yeah. So I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible because I just have a quick question for you guys, and I kind of want you guys' opinion on this. I am working on a new intro for 2021. Unfortunately, it's going to probably most likely be the 1 minute mark. Usually you don't want to go that long of an intro, but like I said, I'm not really going to use it too much in videos. It's going to just be more or less for the channel. And I don't know, unless I come up with, I had a couple ideas, but even though the second one was longer, it just seemed better. I don't know. I don't know. So I can make a second intro, but I feel like the minute long one is probably good for the channel. In a video, I don't really know, but I know Rishi6 was saying that he kind of just skips over them. Well, that's fine. See, Rishi6, you do have an intro in your videos. You do know that, right? That's that rooster crowing. That's considered a intro. So, especially when you have your name and stuff like that, that's an intro. His is just a lot shorter, but that's good too. I mean, a good short intro, sweet and short and to the point, pretty much. That's a good thing to go by. So, but other than that, yeah. So I'm working on the intro. I got pretty much everybody done. I got Big Red done. 1586 has been done. The John Deere, the mower's been done. No, I did not start it to just get an intro. I just used pretty much the same clip from the last intro, and that was good enough. I just slowed it down a little bit to I just slowed it down a tiny bit just so it would look a little better in the video and whatever else. But I'm not 100% done with it, and I probably won't be until, well, sometime in spring. But I don't know. I want to say that I'm probably about 95% done with it already. Because I can get shit done when my editing software doesn't crash all the time, right? So I can actually get things done. So that took a couple days to do. I just kind of, sat back in my chair and I was like, okay, well, I know I got to be in it. Big Red's got to be in it. John Deere's got to be in it. And that was kind of all that was in it. I didn't, at the time when I made that intro, the one that I have currently, that was made quite a few years ago, and I don't think I even owned the 1586 at the time when that was made. So yeah, like I said, I got that done. I actually made a new. Today, I went out and made I took some clips of Big Red in the because in the last intro, Big Red, it was in the summertime when I took that video. But this time I wanted one with snow in it. So I'm not gonna say what I did, but you can see that when the intro is finally released. But I have a question for you guys. Should I hold off for a little while yet? And should I get the grain truck put in the intro as well? Now, I'm hoping, you know, I'm going to say hopefully by June or July, the grain truck will be up and running under its own power. It's not going to be street legal, obviously, but as long as it moves around in the yard, it'll be good. I can take it out into the field and do what I got to do with it. But I have a question here for you guys. 2 questions, actually. Should the grain truck be in the intro as well? Second question, should we name the truck? Now, everything I've owned always had names. Big Red, that's the 4-wheeler. That's named, you know, Big Red. The John Deere is just named Johnny, but that's just because I couldn't think of another name, so I just came up with Johnny. That was kind of just last minute, kind of right away kind of thing. So I didn't really come up with a good real name for him because everybody uses Johnny. Everybody that owns a John Deere, they've always named their tractors Johnny. So, and then the 1586, well, that's Dakota. And she got that name because she came from North Dakota. So we gave her that name. My sister and my mom actually came up with that name. The Big Red, I think I came up with that one. I don't remember. Yeah. That's pretty much it, I guess. Because I don't really... And then the John Deere, well, I named that myself. I came up with that. Nobody else came up with anything. So... But, yeah, I don't know. If anybody can think of a name for the green truck, and it has to be something that I can actually pronounce and, you know, and can actually spell without having to Google it, you know. So, but should I... Because no matter what, I have to wait until spring anyway to actually finish the intro because... I have to put everything in a pile. And what I mean I got to put everything in a pile, I got to put everything in a neat line to take a picture. If you look at the last, you know, the intro that I'm using currently, right at the very end, you see a picture. The picture kind of, I believe it kind of zooms in, and then it's got my name, the channel name at the bottom, and then it's got the pictures of the machines, and then the flags, and yada, yada, yada. So... I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do that with everything. I'm going to take everything out into the field this time. I'm not sure where I'm going to take it. Probably just in where the new hay is planted, because that's kind of... That'll be a little bit better because there's kind of a hill there, and I can kind of put myself downhill, so I'm kind of looking up at stuff. Yeah, so... But that can't be done until spring, and then of course then you got the flooding, which is going to be another month of flooding going on, and then you might as well say another month on top of that just to dry out, you know, so the ground can be firm enough to support the weight of everything without leaving major ruts behind. So this is where you guys can come into play. Should I wait to finish it? Of course, now if I wait to get the grain truck put into it, which, you know, it's fine. I don't care. It's going to be a late intro then. It's going to be kind of more... well, it kind of depends, I guess, when the grain truck decides to come to life. But I figured it would probably be in August when the new intro would be... Probably even sooner. I don't know. I'm going to set it for no later than August, but you know, the weather's going to have a factor in this as well, you know, and stuff like that. If we get a lot of rain and flooding, and I'm not going to want to drive my stuff out into the field. You try to get the perfect shot, and then, you know, you got clouds or crap in the background. I like to have it on a clear day, you know, because the pictures turn out really good that way. So... That's kind of up to you guys. Still debating on if I want to have the flags involved. You know, like the flags are on my roof, the Confederate flag, and then the Don't Tread on Me flag. I might just get smaller. I don't know if I want that in the finished shot or not, because if I I mean, I can go without, but I just feel like, I would be missing something then. See, because if you looked on the old intro, I had those flags in there, but that's because they're on top of the roof. But that, it was part of that. So I feel like I want to do the same thing, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. If I even do it all, I don't really know. I gotta come up with a plan for that. But yeah. So, but yeah, that's just kind of the flag thing. I'll figure that out for myself. I don't, unless you guys come up with something, but if you don't, you don't. But I'll figure it out. But for the most part, I want to know is, do you think the grain truck should be involved with this one? Should I wait until then? Or just, because I'm not going to be able to finish the intro anyway until spring now. Because I'm pretty much done with it. I'm about 95% done with it now. But it's just the fact that, I gotta have I want to know if the grain truck should be in this or not. And if you guys say yeah, then you got to come up with a name, because we need to name these things. Oh, and then the Farm LA, that tractor's been named, but that wasn't named from us. That was, I think, from the great-grandparents. They named it Jenny. But she can't be in the intro, unfortunately, because she's not even running. So she's not going to be in the intro. In a future intro, maybe in a few years, maybe she'll get to be in one. But as of right now, pretty much just Big Red, John Deere, 1586, and then me. And then if you guys think that the grain truck should be in this, that'd be what, 5 things? Grain truck, me, Big Red, 1586, Johnny, the John Deere. Yeah, that's 5 things. And then, of course, another thing too is if you go back in the older video, or the older intro, and if you look closely on Big Red, you'll notice that I had, you're not going to catch, you can't see it now, but the trimmer, I had the trimmer on Big Red, and then I had the chainsaw, and then I had the GoPro on there as well, because I kind of got all that kind of just just to throw something in with a shot to make it look a little better. But I'm not going to use that stuff this time, because I have bigger things now, things that are more easy to see. You can see the trimmer and the chainsaw if it look good enough, but if that's small stuff compared to having big, large equipment, there. So this is where you guys can come into play here. Do you think the grain truck should be in the intro as well? If you do want it in the intro, I may have to fine-tune my intro then a little bit more, just to kind of tweak it. The longest clip that's in the intro, though, is the 1586, and I might have to cut that down just a little bit. I've already made it, that clip, and I've already shoved it all into like one big clip now, so it's just easier and I have less footage to lose. But you can still go back in the editing and re-edit it again and, take out 5 seconds of it, Doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up, because with all the clips that I've thrown in already, I basically have about 5 seconds of space left, before the music ends, and then that's where the picture's going to come in, it's right at the end when the music quits. So that's how I've always done it. That's how I'm probably always going to just keep doing it until I guess somebody else feels like editing my videos. But I'm not going to pay anybody to edit my videos when I can do it myself and maybe learn a few things along the way. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's just, that's up to you guys. Should the grain truck be in the intro or not? Or should we just let it go for this year and maybe in a couple of years? It's been, YouTube says about 3 to 4 years it's been since I've made that intro, but I don't think that's quite right. So I don't know how long it's been since I made an intro. I don't really make them too often because Don't really need to. But, yeah, I don't know. But that's kind of up to you guys. I'll leave it up to you guys. That's pretty much it. It's just, you know, yeah. I mean, the grain truck won't be perfect. I could spoil myself, I guess, and at least, you know, put the blinkers on, you know, get the blinkers for it. So at least somewhat halfway decent. I'm not going to paint it or anything like that. The bed probably won't even be done because just getting the truck's going to be a while. So, but the bed won't be done, but the bed will probably never be done. That'll probably be, you know, probably even a next year project. I don't know, because I still got to try to strip all the wood off. But unfortunately, I was running out of time. So, and it was kind of somewhat hard to work on the grain truck too, because the bull was always there, and well, he was far away, but you never know, right? So, but yeah, so I just tried to keep my distance as much as possible. But he's gone right now, and he won't be back until probably closer to fall. Now, early fall-ish kind of thing. This summer, late summer, I guess you could say. That's when the bull will be coming back. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to know if you guys think I should put the grain truck in this or not. If not, then, you know, like I said, I can let it go. It won't be a problem. But if you guys think I should add that as well, let me know. Just put it down in the comment sections there and let me know what you think I should do, and then come up with a name. So, and yeah, I don't know if it's going to matter or not, but you guys know what the color is on the grain truck. It's pretty much like a green color. So, I guess if that kind of gives you any ideas as well, let me know. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. So, I guess just let me know what you guys want me to do. It doesn't really matter to me too much. It's just, you know, the intro won't be finished then, you know, for probably another couple of months. But I'm pretty much done with it now anyway, so I'm not really too concerned about it. But it is what it is. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I guess let me know what you think I should do, and then just, you know, put it down there in the comment sections, and I'll read them. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.